Hey guys, Dirtbag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. We're going to be going over Kreela Witch Arm today. I got her in the fusion, leveled her up, started playing her. I wanted her to be my counterattack person, but you'll find out later. We're going to go over artifact skills, masteries. We're going to throw in an arena. We're going to throw her in some dungeons. She actually made my dungeons runs faster. So let's get into it. So first we'll go over the skills. She is a pretty cool character when it comes to her skills. She could do a lot. Her skill 1 attacks one enemy, places a shield buff, which actually has saved some people a couple times, equal to 10% of this champion's max HP on the lowest HP person. So you kind of put that extra shield buff on somebody when you attack somebody. So all of her attacks are based off attack. And number 2 is attacks one enemy, places a stun debuff. This is kind of what she's known for. This is the one that doesn't go automatically in the arena, which I don't get. I wish it did, but it doesn't. But you have to manual in the arena if you want an arena. So, attacks one enemy, places a stun debuff for 1 turn, so just places it, as long as your accuracy is good enough. But you need books. So this was the only thing that everybody was mad about, that when you got her, you're like, oh, she's going to be my counterattack person. You need books. So I luckily got, I think I put like all my books in there, yeah, because I was getting like the A1 a lot, and finally I got down to the A2. I don't really care about this one because I'm not running her in Clan Boss. If you want to run her in Clan Boss, make sure you get all the way down to the -1 cooldown, but it's a 4-turn cooldown. Has an 80% chance, bulked up to 100% chance of having 3 random allies attack a random enemy. And again, when I say random, it's freaking random. I wish, I keep saying I wish, but like, it's just like, she might stun somebody and then attack the same person you stunned. I'm like, what the hell is the point of that? But it does what it does. And then finally A3, this hits pretty hard. Attacks, or places a 50% attack buff and a 30% increased crit rate on all allies for 3 turns, then attacks all enemies. So this could be booked down to a 4-turn cooldown. And then if you have your masteries, you can extend the duration, stuff like that. But this hits pretty hard for AoE in PvE and PvP. Her ratings, 1,000 ratings so far, pretty good stats in everything. She could be put in almost anything. So if you wanted to fuse her or you fused her and you got her, you could definitely use her. She's very good in the faction wars as well. And she's a legendary, so she's a pretty good legendary. The masteries I have her in is Helm Smasher. I just wanted her to do damage. I put her in as much speed and accuracy as possible because I went the accuracy route to get that stun off. But I wanted her to do damage when she did stun and did do the AoE. So if I get more masteries, I'd probably do this one for the shield, obviously. And then let's go with, that doesn't do the stun. We'll probably do this one to the extend stun the buffs. Or debuffs. Or maybe that one, I don't know. Really only just need this. If you really wanted her just for a support champ, you really want to land that stun, you can go down to the accuracy tree. I didn't need to because I just put a crap ton of accuracy on her. So let's go over her artifacts. I put her in 2 sets, the Relentless set. Just having her kind of rotate and go more turns, getting that stuns off more is definitely cool for the PvE. So obviously I wanted her with as much speed and accuracy as possible. So I was looking for the most speed and accuracy on most of my things. So speed and accuracy, crit rate, because she does do some damage. So I made sure she had a 100% crit rate. It's close. Crit damage, speed, attack, because she's attack-based champion, speed, accuracy, and as fast boots as I possibly can get, with some random stats down here. Then we got the attack ring, crit damage with the accuracy, as much accuracy as you can with the crit damage, and then accuracy on the banner. So I got the biggest banner with the most speed I had. So that's kind of the combo that I was going with this person. So the total stats we have on Kreela, however you pronounce it, it's 32,000 health, 3,300 attack. Again, casual raider channel, so this is probably what you're going to be aiming for because all of the gear I have is for a casual raider. So you're not really comparing it to the guys who have, you know, 1,000 speed and 1,000, you know, but this is what is achievable, because if you just search for the most speed gear that you have and the most accuracy, you just put it on this champ and she'll do what you want her to do. 248 speed, I wish that was higher, because if you speed tune with your Arbiter, which is the fastest you have, you want them to around like 255, 260, and you're good. If you get them up to 270 to go second, you're never going to get cut in. She does get cut in sometimes, unless I have another person to kind of speed me up. So I'll show you in the arena that I have Arbiter, Basher, and then her. because she's the third fastest. But then we got 92% crit, and then 164 crit damage. The accuracy is 278. Like I said, if you really want her just to land that stun, you want to go down to the accuracy tree. I wanted to just have this, and then have her do some damage. So I'll show you what kind of damage she does. So let's throw her into some PvE content. I was just running her just to test her out in some things. She made my Ice Golem run like a 2-minute run. I'm sure I can change this up a little bit, but I really wanted to get through that wave 2 with her, so I couldn't take her out. Maybe I could put her in with her instead and try and kill it. We'll see. I tested out the other one and it lasted. We'll see if this one lasts. So she just does so much damage, and she makes all of her allies attack as well. And I did a video on her the other day, Trunda, so if you want to check that out, she hits like a freaking truck. There was 69,000 on one of the enemies. So now she's going to do, that was her A1. But now she hopefully can do the stun and then have everybody attack. Now when she does a stun for somebody who's low health, she'll then have everybody attack that low health person, which kind of defeats the whole purpose. So this is what I was afraid of. So if they put the thing up, my whole team just dies. So that's why I needed that epic champion in there to do that. So I'm just going to restart and put that epic champion in to make this run so much easier. Trunda does so much damage, but she doesn't get me through that wave. So let's edit Trunda out and put the epic in, and I'll show you what she does. Sorry about that. Alright, here we go. So just trust in my gut. So if you have Umbral Guardian, I think that's her name, the Void Epic, she is a beast. She will carry you through the whole game. And she's very good in PvP as well, because she puts up that provoke for 2 turns, like 100%, and the immunity to dying, the unkillable buff in PvP, she's a boss. So now this is what she does. She puts up the block buffs on everybody, which gets me through this wave. So that way my guys don't die. There, so all of them get the block buffs, and then now I can do whatever the hell I want with this wave. Now they're just going to melt because of all the debuffs on them. And Rhodos is a boss. So there was the AoE, 60, 50, 50, 60, so it hits, like I said, it hits pretty hard for an AoE, and it puts an extra crit on everybody and attack. So she kind of buffs the whole team while also doing a lot of damage. So here's the A2, so it's stun 1, and now all of them go in for an ally attack. Again, it's all random, so sometimes she attacks the boss, sometimes she attacks the other adds, but she can stun these adds, so that's pretty cool. 23k without any buffs on. He put up the block revive, so that helps. And then Bad Owl gets an extra 20% on all the ads, so that was 60k with a couple buffs up. Alright. Like I said, she makes my runs go a little bit faster just because she's getting a lot more attacks, and she does an AoE, and she buffs the team. So this team didn't have an extra attack buff on it. I kept my Arbiter out, just because most of the people like watching these videos, they're mid to early game. So I want to show you guys runs without obviously Arbor, and I know there's 3 other legendaries in here, but just to make the videos faster, I didn't want to have a 10-minute video on Ice Golems. But usually it's around 2 minutes. So, but if it's 100% run, that's what you guys are aiming for. So every time you do it, whether it be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes is a little pushing it, but you want to make sure that you have 100% run. So that way you have the auto for 30 times a day, and then you can just hit it, especially if you're in a tournament, and then just auto. If you have an auto clicker, you just kind of like buy some energy, like whatever diamonds you have, if you have any diamonds, or use all your energy at the same time, and then put on auto clicker and go do whatever you want to do outside of your house, and then come back and you'll have all of them done 100% of the time. So there you go. She just had everybody finish off the boss with 1 attack because the 3 random allies, it gets everybody on the team and they all attack. So this is not good. We're going to sell that. Cool. So what else do we have? She is going to help you out in the Fire Knight because she's going to be able to, I know she's weak affinity. If she lasts the entire time you want to bring a Reser, she can then help you take down the shield a lot easier on the Fire Knight. Spiders, she's not good at. I tried her in spiders. Because she'll random a spider. So she'll like stun one and then random another spider, so her A2 doesn't do anything for it. Dragons obviously she's really good at, just because she helps you get through the waves, everybody attacks the dragon, and obviously Minotaur and all the keeps. So she just gets more attack on any boss. So that's very good. She's good in Faction Wars, so if you have her and you're trying to struggling through Faction Wars, she's going to help you get through Faction Wars. That's not up today. And let's get her in some arena. So I know my channel is a lot based on the arena. I have a lot of champs. Oh, they got a Kreela. I have a lot of champs that I can kind of sub in and out to kind of show you guys different strategies. This is the strategy I've been run lately, Basher and Trunda. I usually put a debuffer in, like Draco here, but we're just going to show her off in this video and see what we can do. They have a resistance lead, so we'll see if we have enough accuracy to try and kill their team, or if we're faster. So we're going to boost up. He's going to do the block cooldowns on everybody, and then we're going to try and stun. Let's stun her because she's really good. So we've got the stun off, and then all of the LA attacks, everybody just comes in and does some damage. We actually happen to kill him. Trunda's going to come in and try and nuke down the team, and then she's still stunned. So with a slower team like they are, it just helps out because they won't be able to attack. And then the A2 hit for 19k, but it buffed up the whole team. If you put her on auto, she will do the A3 first, which kind of stinks. If I'm fast in this team, I should win. I know that's the blender comp that everybody's afraid of. You can use her in a go second team as well, so if I lose here, I'll show you how the go second team works. So put that up. Now, I would hit auto, and then she'll do the A3, but I want to show you how the stun works. So I'm going to try and stun her, because then she'll counter, she might counter. So we're going to stun her. And then then she dies. And then, so she has Relentless, remember. So she has an extra chance to go second. So if I want to do this, I can then hit everybody, put up all the buffs, extra crit, I don't really need it. But then we come in and try and kill really anybody. She's still stunned. Let's try and get rid of that. Unkillable. Cool. So that's obviously how she works, is she just kind of goes in and just targets whoever you want to target. That's why she's better on manual. So let's say I wanted to target, here we go, we got 2 rezzers here. So she's really good if you're going against 2 rezzers, because you could stun one of the rezzers and try to focus down the other rezzer, and then eventually finish off the other rezzer. So she's alright, so if they go first, then it's really pointless. Dead. Okay, cool. So this is a chance to show you the go second team. So if I put this, and I put her in the go second team, we'll do a Cardinal. I have a video on her. It's 44 minutes if you really want to watch it. Don't die here. Alright, cool. So we'll try this. So if Cardinal lives, I might be able to win this. If she doesn't live, then I might have to switch up the team. Alright, so Cardinal lived, but she also lived. I don't know how the hell she lived, but that kind of defeats the purpose of her. But what you would do is you would res her up. He would go, or she might go, so she'll stun either her or her, have everybody attack. He goes, stun, or provokes the other person, and then she tries to finish off the rest of the team. So I'm definitely going to lose here, but this is kind of what we do. So buff up, put the provoke out. If it would have landed on 1, she would be faster than everybody. She's not going to be able to go. Okay. Or if you ever Trunda, you just win anyway. She's so good. Watch the video. It's freaking hilarious. Are there another 2 rezzers? Rezzer. Alright, so there's no more rezzers. Seems like a good team. So if I go second, let's see. So if you have a team that you're trying to go second with, they're not gonna be able to kill everybody most of the time. So like, they'll still be able to live. Yeah, see, they just don't have enough damage, and I don't have a stripper, so this is gonna go not so well. But she might be able to go. Who do we want to stun? Look at that True Fear. It's amazing. He got buffed recently, didn't he? Got the stun off, and then let's see who they attack. Boom, 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 boom. Did like no damage to him because of the shield. And let's try and just finish everybody off. No, stun, stun. So the stun's great because now they can't counter. Is she going to do more damage? Let's see how much damage she does on her AoE. 12k against defense, no buffs, or no debuffs, and then finish it off. So she is going to help you to go against the other Rezzers, especially Arbiter. And if you have a Ghost second team, she really helps out because you can build her with a crap ton of attack and crit damage because you don't care about health. So if your whole team dies, you're just going to Rezz her up anyway and then do what she has to do. So we'll get a good DPS team right here. So we'll go... yeah, we'll just keep this team. So hopefully they can kill Kreela, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. So of course they go first, boost up, reset all of the turn meter, die. They just can't kill my team. Alright, so she's dead. So we'll Rezz her up. We'll stun the Rezzer. Just make sure you have enough accuracy. We'll kill the really high DPS. And then we'll do some more deeps. Provoked again, so can't even Rezz. Kill everybody. On our A1, she hits for 24k. So like I said, she does do damage. So she... awesome in the arena. Alright guys, so I think that's going to wrap up the video. Great in 3v3s. Having an extra legendary that does all that utility and speed and stun in a 3v3 team is clutch. So like I said, if you have her, or you got her, or you pulled her, it's not a bad champion to have. She does a lot for your account. She can progress you a lot faster through the dungeons, and having her in PvP is also clutch. If you build her for PvP, she will be good in the dungeons. So guys, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to be posting a lot more videos to come. And guys, have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Thanks for watching.